major update that's coming to my YouTube channel. I've already went through most of it, which I deleted about 90% of all my videos, except for I left some, like Rainbow Six Siege points, where if you guys want to watch those, you guys can. Remakes of songs that I made way back in the past when I was younger. They do cuss and stuff, so they are not child friendly. None of my videos are towards those. But I'm having to make this big change because YouTube is getting sued by parents that I feel just are not real parents, because they're going back on how they felt as a child and now like doing the same thing their parents were doing. And to me, that's just relying still back into the past. And parents are nowadays trying to like close off like, oh, you can't have this type of content and then allow kids to watch it. And I can agree to disagree with that. Because no matter what YouTube tries to do to block kids from coming in and seeing this content, really is not going to block it. Because one, you sign in with the Google account. Well, what happens in Google? Well, if you actually create a brand new Gmail, and I'm not trying to do this as purpose to teach kids to do this, I'm doing this as something that Google needs to look at and like the world needs to look at anyways, is someone sets their content to be adult only, right? It checks if you're 18. So if a kid pretty much went to Google, which is the same way you sign into YouTube, by the way, guys, and created a brand new account, and when it asked, how old are you, and they actually legit put it at least 18 or older, Google's not going to block them. So they can join the video anyways. There's no way to like, oh, with Google, you have to have a card or a form of way to prove you're 18. You literally just set your account as an 18-year-old. You're 18. There's nothing binding or stopping that. So if you're going to attack anything, don't attack the platform for YouTube videos and creators. Attack Google for like Gmail or any Gmail, because I believe like even Yahoo does the same thing. How old are you? I'll just put my age as this. You're 18 or older. I know, guys, a little absurd. Not everyone's going to say their real age. I will let you know that now, especially kids who want to go behind their parents' back that probably has a brain. They probably already done this. So, to be honest with you guys, I'm not doing this as a kid-friendly thing again, because I will say fuck, shit, cunt, damn, anything I want to say, because again, this is a non-child friendly. It even specifies it in the video, and the game content in the background is known as a mature audience, which also means you got to basically be an adult, or also known as a parent giving allowing them to watch. And I believe also in the title of this, I believe I put parenthesis R for restricted. So be mindful, you little ones, you. But also at the same time, for the adults and the parents and everything like that, YouTube is now breaking down to where if you have like certain things in the background, or you're playing certain games that might look like it pertains to children, your children content, and then if you do or say anything that doesn't have children content that pertain to that, you can get sued. And I mean, it's not right now as of now, but coming soon, they will be implementing that into YouTube. So as for me, I used to be someone who would do child-friendly videos here and not child-friendly videos there. That has to change. I either have to be child-friendly or not child-friendly, and I already specified my videos to be not child-friendly because of the content we play, and sometimes I rage and get mad, and there's going to be things said, or in the games that I play, there's just people that literally say the most sexual thing in-game for graphic content that, you know, kids should not hear, for most parents will say. So pretty much I have to put my stuff as not child friendly, guys. So to be honest, my content now is not going to be child friendly. I don't know as far as it goes, like if I play something like COD, then like somehow YouTube specifies it as child friendly, but I specify my videos as not, if I can be sued by that. They don't specify completely into detail with that. But I feel like creators should be able to say it's not child friendly, and then no matter what game they play, if there's like sexual things said in it, it shouldn't harm the user because they said it's not child friendly, and then it just happens to be a game YouTube deems child friendly, which in my case, you know, I don't have a case on it because it hasn't happened yet. But we can take something as subtle as Ark, which you guys are not seeing in the background. This is Call of Duty Modern Warfare. But we'll take Ark, for instance. It's more of a cartoony looking game, but people all the time can be really toxic, and they can drop like very racist stuff. They could drop a lot of sexual things. They can paint something sexual in the game, like a penis. And if that just happens to pop up in that game, I mean, to be honest, you can't really classify a game as kid friendly or not, because yes, it could look kind of cartoony, which could attract kids in, again, like Fortnite, but they add so many figures into the game, like women, and then you're gonna have people looking at the character's booty anyways. So, to be honest, can you classify a game as kid friendly or not? No, you cannot. Now, the content creator can make sure he blurs out the object or does all this if he has a fancy computer, which I have no computer, by the way, guys, but let's get back on the track here. He can use like an editor that he purchased, or maybe a free one on his computer, to blur the object if it's possible, or clip it out, or, you know, do whatever to try to bypass it. But the thing is, that's going to be a real major impact, because that's only done for people who do uploads only. And as you guys know, I do live streams only. I stream only. Every video I do is basically what you see now, a live stream. So I can't just be like, oh, pause the stream, let it go on down, and then resume the stream. Now, if I had an Elgato capture card and a computer, I could link the capture card to the computer, and then I can actually pause using OBS. But the thing is, I don't have a computer. I can literally hit my wall. I'm not going to because it's drywall and I don't want to punch a hole into it. But also at the same time, I only have my PS4 and a phone. So I can't literally just pause the live stream, skip past the part, and start it again for you guys. So if I'm sitting down playing a game like Call of Duty and someone just happens to say the most sexual, explicit thing in the world, I'm not at fault for that, guys. Especially if their voice is allowed to be shared, and they said it like that on PlayStation. That can't really be at fault for me in the middle of a game if someone literally just drops saying, like, right in the pussy. I'm not even going to cut and clean it, because I'm not a content creator anymore for kid-friendly, because you can't go in either bounds. You can set one for one and one for the other, but to be honest with you guys, it's a load of bullshit that is being now put onto a lot of different areas. So my thing behind that is, like, I can agree, like, you know, parents, you know, sometimes going to be overbearing and maybe choose what their child can watch and hear, but that shouldn't affect me. That should only affect the child. So, meaning, like, if they hear me on stream saying something, they shouldn't go at me or YouTube as a creator. They should have a way that can tell their kid, like, if you watch that again, you're grounded, or I'm taking your phone. Like, they need to start putting the restriction down on their children, not on content creators as us. That's how I feel solely. And to be honest with you guys, it's going to hurt YouTube as a platform, because I came here and I chose it over Twitch because I could be setting in stream and say, like, someone really pisses me off and I'm like, what the fuck, man, that's fucking bullshit, and I'm cussing like that, right? They don't cut me. But Twitch would be like, oh, account banned for this, or like terminated, or something like that, and that is bullshit. Alright? That is my problem with a lot of this stuff going on, guys. So pretty much, I feel like as a user, I should have a little bit more rights onto the platform, and not have it be stripped away because of some parents, or like, oh, we can't have this, or I'm scared of my child hearing this or seeing that, when literally they could just add in a way to be like, okay, let's stop children from seeing this, and make it where a parent can have like an alt account or something to the account, and make it like a child account, and an adult account, then link the child account to the adult account, and the adult account can be like, okay, I don't want him watching videos that are this, or I don't want him seeing games that are that, and being able to actually get something out like that. Yes, it's going to force more new stuff onto Google, and maybe like a lot of new coding and updates coming to that, and stuff like that, and people are feeling lazy, but I'd rather it go that way than say fuck the content creators. I'm sorry, guys. Because us as creators, we come to put our dream on YouTube and not have to worry about really a lot of stuff. Now, I get, like, depending on what it is, maybe lawsuit it. Like, we'll say adults that are trying to use YouTube as a fish for children in, like, bad ways. I can see that. But someone like me who sits down and just plays a game probably just gets pissed at it and starts raging. I should not get sued over that. Because my content in my head is not directed for the children, it's directed just for people who feel and think like me. Which could be children, or it could be adults, in both the sense. Because, to be honest with you guys, how many children out there already cuss like a sailor right now? And I'm not saying it because of YouTube, I'm saying it because of their parents, or maybe their parents just really don't care, and then their child goes and says it in school, or says it out somewhere, and then another child hears it, and their child starts doing it. So, to be honest with you guys, it's not content creators as a whole, it's literally children who are not mature enough to understand when some words that adults may say they shouldn't be saying. And again, like, that is also like if a parent smashes his finger and yells the F word in his house because he smashed his finger and it really hurts, and his child picks it up. You can't blame that on the creator, because that does happen around house. Especially, like, sometimes parents, you want to be the best parent for your child, but sometimes he just gets on your nerves and you cuss. One slips and you're like, oh God, please, please, please don't let him catch on to that. And it slips from your mouth as well. So that shouldn't be, like, putting me through a violation. That's more like you should just be a better parent. I'm sorry, guys, to say that in, like, a really mean way, but there's ways you can control your kid without having to control the creator. Alright, when I say the creator, I mean like a YouTube content creator. Like, if I go in here and shoot someone and it shows blood and gore, and then it dings it as, oh, that's adult content. And then I have a video like I'm doing now, which is like maybe gameplay in the background. Maybe you don't get to see the blood because maybe like I'm playing as a support, so I'm more than likely just trying to like pin, or maybe I am shooting people, but their bodies are through walls, so I'm penetrating the wall so you don't get to see it, and then it dings it as kid friendly. That's bullshit. Okay, guys, I will say that now. That literally is indiscriminate bullshit. And when I say indiscriminate, it's very discriminate. Oh, we have cartoon-looking characters. Okay, what game doesn't have that? I'm sorry. Does my character look like someone screenshot a real-life guy and threw him into it? No. Does any game? No. Alright? Now, I do get more towards the cartoony side, like if you're looking at Fortnite. But again, kids look at boobs and asses and be like, oh my God, look at that ass. In Fortnite, which is cartoon characters. Let's go on with adult content that, is basically anime, which is cartoon, but porn. So if you're going to restrict games and content put onto, YouTube, let's look at Netflix, right? Sausage Party. Definitely is cartoony, but it's adult. It's not for kids. It looks cartoony. Maybe a parent might think it's for kids, but it's literally sexual out the ass. Just the tips. Like, come on, bro. Let's actually look at everything from an actual standpoint and take a second to step back and think. Instead of controlling creators and fucking up the platform, let's just make a slight change and alter that helps the platform and creators, but also doesn't allow us to get sued because of some, like, AI's bullshit. That's how I feel. I don't want an AI saying, like, oh my god, I didn't see that much graphic content in this, kid-friendly. Like, no. Fuck off. Alright? That's how I feel. If I set my content as not kid-friendly, it needs to be not kid-friendly all the time. No matter what game I'm in, if it can have a penis drawn in it, or it can have glitches like Ark has, where you can actually use a certain glitch to see a naked body on a female, and actually see the fucking tits. I don't want that type of game classified as, because it looks like it's, you know, animated character or cartoon-like, that it's kid-friendly. You can legit take a paintbrush on a dino or a other person and draw a dick. Okay? No, we don't classify games as looking cartoony as kid-friendly, okay? No. I majorly disagree with the industry of YouTube and the, I think it's like FCC or something like that, on how their viewpoint is on that. Because then you could go to hentai, cartoon porn, right? So I'm guessing that's porn for children? No. You're going to say that's 18 or whatever the legal age for adult is to be watching. And that's cartoon. So I don't want to hear it from YouTube or any court system saying, but it looks cartoon, so it must be kid-friendly. Because then I'm literally just going to look in their face and be like, okay, so what the fuck is hentai? Give me an explanation on how cartoon that is, and it's not kid-friendly. I'm sorry, guys, I don't really watch it. I just know it's out there because I have friends who do watch it. Okay? So, to be honest with you guys, because something looks kid-friendly, doesn't mean it's kid-friendly. Same as Ark. You can legit look at tits, you can try to look at the vagina, you can try to get as graphic as you really can if you can find the glitches. So, to be honest with you guys, you can fuck off with this whole, like, cartoony or kid-friendly bullshit. Because no matter what game you go into, it's almost not going to be kid-friendly. Roblox, something that attracts literally millions of kids. There's literally, I think, like, some things in there that could be porn on Roblox. People can be sexually explicit verbally in Roblox. That's not even you. So again, instead of restricting the creator, just fix the platform. And again, that's why I left Twitch. Because, like, you know, you can't cuss there. Stream quality is only low anyways, even with an Elgato. Like, their main actual support's usually 720. And, you know, stuff like that. Like, it's just a lot of downs on Twitch. Like, Twitch is okay in some points, and some points it's not. But again, like, YouTube understands, like, everyone has their own personal right and own personal feelings until, like, industries or they get sued by, like, companies that are fucking retarded. I'm sorry. I will say the R word there really hard. Because, again, oh, fucking, like, cartoon characters? Hentai? Something that might look like it appeals to children? I'm sorry. Every game on the industry, depending on the type of person the kid is, can be appealing to a kid. Literally, like, there's kids who play Call of Duty because their parents let them. Not because it's a child-friendly game, but because, like, parents don't give a fuck. So because, like, a game that says M for mature, and there's, like, people that are, like, 12 years old on the fucking game means it's gonna be fucking child-friendly, that's bullshit. I don't wanna fucking hear it, man. Kinda pisses me off to hear shit like that. And I'm sorry, guys, but it really hits me deep. Like, a content creator should be able to choose if it's kid-friendly or not, and then no matter the type of game it is, he should not get sued over it. Because what if I said not kid-friendly, right? And then I went to play Ark, and it gets deemed as a kid-friendly game? My video could be deemed as kid-friendly, even though I said it is not kid-friendly, and then it could be something in there that literally can get me sued. That's fucking retarded. So, I wish YouTube would sit down and listen to this entire argument I have and understand, like, the way creators actually are feeling right now. Because I'm not the only one who feels this way. There's others who literally are right now like, no, 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 we don't want this. They're actually throwing in votes saying, please, no. And it's because of basically what I'm saying. And it's going to hurt a lot of people on YouTube. And actually, that could end up getting a lot of people sued on YouTube. I literally had to, like, just to make sure I keep up with times, guys, and make sure I have nothing that looks cartoony in the background on my channel, I had to go through and delete all my videos. Except for the 90% that's, you know, Rainbow Six Siege and, you know, like 1v1s, and this guy's raging at me, so there's going to be cuss words, and they set them to not child-friendly. Individually. So, to be honest with you guys with that, I shouldn't have to do that. There's so many different ways people can look at an aspect and fix it instead of fucking with people's lives. But alright guys, let's get off that subject and let's go play some hardcore TDM and see what everyone else is like, if I run into people with mics, we're gonna talk and see how they feel about it, get the mindset of other adults, and then like try to argue my points in if they disagree and see why they disagree or if they agree. But also at the same time, guys, let me go ahead and make another section, it says it, to make sure it's heard. This is a non-child friendly video. That means it's not towards kids, it's going for an audience overall of anyone. Adults, mainly. There. Had to say it. Alright. So, with that said, let's go ahead and pop into a quick match. Alright. All the intros out of the way, let's get into a game. I even have it in the description below. Alright? So, yes. So, maybe YouTube will look at this and be like, oh, agree. How's everyone in this lobby doing?
Real bad.
I actually have a question for everyone. What does everyone think about the new shit coming to YouTube over the whole child-friendly stuff with the FCC and shit? Do you agree with it, or do you disagree? They didn't even get to speak, man. That's kind of bad. Oh, that can stay out. Effect volume.
Got enemy inbound.
A
Lock and load.
little bit, and then voice chat volume can come up a little bit because I just want to make sure I can hear voice chat in game perfectly. All right. So my question still stands. If you guys heard it, do you want me to ask it again, or did you guys hear it?
About that YouTube shit?
Yes, the stuff that's coming.
Under fire here.
Yeah, I really don't know much about it.
So pretty much what's happened is if you have a if you have a content creator you like, or if you are a content creator yourself, if a lot of kids play a game, it could be categorized as child-only content. And if you show anything that is graphic in that game or in a video, you can be sued.
What the fuck?
Yeah. So even if you set your stuff for adults only or not shown towards child, you're not trying to get the viewers as children.
Control.
If the game is, I guess, category like as a
Friendly
child
UAV overhead.
game, it could actually change your setting to child, and you can probably still get sued for it. I feel like that's a lot of bullshit, and they should add, like, instead of adding that as like an option, they should add, like, I guess, like a parent's account. Like, you can link two Google accounts, like one is an adult and one is a child, and then the adult can set parental, like, stuff that they want for their children on there, so it doesn't pertain to us getting sued for something that is, like, YouTube's fault or anything that's fully on bullshitted.
Who came up with some bullshit like that? Not really into all that, so.
You've lost the lead, soldier.
Okay.
Oh, watch out!
Oh, see, I'm just asking because there's, like, fellow content creators like me who doesn't want to be affected by it. And trying to see if we can get Google to change their stuff, even for YouTube itself, to fix it more towards the content creator side, and still be, like, friendly
He's
towards
up in that
everyone
warehouse
on the
and
platform.
that catwalk sniping.
Get
Oh.
down.
He's down in the building below. I heard him a little bit too low because I turned my volume
Not
down
in
a
the
bit.
shutter?
By the way, if you guys didn't know, they updated the smoke and thermals, so you can actually see through smoke now using a thermal, if you have one. Did you guys know that?
Nope.
Ah. Well, now it's actually good
Actually,
to run
I had
thermal
no
on your
idea.
weapons. Yeah, when it first started, the game kind of like, if someone threw a smoke, you would just see like a black ball in front of you. They actually changed that now. So
Yeah, I've
everyone
seen
can see
something
through
in
it.
the patch notes about it.
Oh, that's friendly, I heard right there. But yeah, I'm just going around today, just for YouTube content a little bit as well, just asking like random people I meet that have mics to see how they feel about the whole situation, see if they agree or disagree, and see why they agree or disagree. Ooh, where'd you get shot from?
They're literally all just sitting back there sniping, except for one.
I didn't see anyone on the rooftop, and I
Let them
didn't kill the
camp.
top. That's kind of weird. I think it's time I threw... Oh, or did they push up? Or is that our gas?
Enemies halfway there. Step it up.
Ooh, come on. Ooh, that's grenades. Yeah, there's nobody, like, right there, so where did I get shot from?
Changing mags.
Oh. One's point blank at me. He's down.
Friendly care package
Oh,
inbound.
okay.
We've
I'm
taken
glad the
control.
fire got him.
That was a good ass turn. I was following him.
Oh, nice. And thanks, man.
Yo, there's a guy. Whoever's on the roof, there's a guy under you on the railroad.
I killed one that was on railroad. Is there another one? Oh, wait, no, there's one right down here. Got him.
Shit. We've got a UAV on station.
UAV
Ready
going
for
up for you
flyover.
boys.
Send that recon. UAV entering the AO. Be advised, friendly precision airstrike inbound.
One's on the rooftop at the AC's left side.
Allied cluster strike inbound. Popping
Be
smoke.
advised, UAV is bingo fuel. RTB for resupply.
I didn't expect him to run through the smoke. Oof.
Coming down.
Enemy UAV
Like,
overhead.
to be honest, I'm so much into, like, the fear of, like, getting sued by YouTube over, like, child-friendly stuff. I had to delete some of my content because some of it had, like, cartoon stuff in it. Like, for instance, Ark. If you guys ever played that, it's more a little bit cartoony than actual real life, and they said that could also be categorized as child-friendly, so I had to legit delete all my videos so I wouldn't be sued.
Popping smoke.
Oof.
We're losing ground. Step it
Settles
up.
the score a bit.
To the right.
Yo,
Throwing grenade.
we got raped over there.
If you're at Cole, you know the little building on the right next to our spawn? Oh, I got him. He decided to repop back out
We've
like an
taken
idiot.
control. Enemy UAV overhead.
He's on the railroad tracks in the middle.
Alright, is he pushing like far north, or is he like more pushing mid for southeast?
We're losing
That'd be
ground.
north.
Step it up.
That's a rip.
Top guy hiding behind the fucking.
One's at Cole, watch it. Head glitching. Did the world just eat my grenade? I believe the world just ate my grenade. That's not cool. Oh, yep. Cole, left side. Main doors.
Popping smoke.
Now I didn't eat my grenade that time, thankfully. Push, push, push.
Get it together.
No!
This ain't over yet.
You stopped short, which made me stop short. And it screwed me over a little bit. It's all good, don't worry about it too much. Oh, that's
Good
good.
game.
Oh, GG.
Fall back, soldier. Fight another day.
It was nice playing with him, but it's gonna randomly find another lobby again. And I'm gonna go ahead and cut that here. But I just wanted to get a little intro out to you guys, get you some gameplay, and let you guys know what's going on with YouTube, why my videos are gone, or stuff like that. So yes, I just wanted to get content out to you guys, and let you guys know that I'm also going to be focusing all the way towards now only for adult content, or known as like mature audience. So yeah, we'll just put it that way, not anywhere near the kids, but for adult. So we're going to have more adult stuff, so it's going to be cussing, because like, you know, when I do live stream, now I have Grim. The only thing with stuff like that I got to worry about is like copyrighted content, which is like music, because some people I play with like to play music. They'll just turn it on randomly. So I got to make sure like that doesn't happen. But apart from that, guys, we're going to be more focusing towards the adult side of YouTube now, which is going to be like cussing, graphic content, stuff like that, instead of like trying to be a little bit child friendly. Because I don't want to get sued by YouTube. And I mean, you can set your videos to be altercated and you choose which one you want them to be, but it does force you, like YouTube did say, like you need to choose either if you're for kids or not. So like, I can't say like I'm for the kids, because if I did, I'd get sued. And I can't say that I'm not, because also at the same time, if I do something that is for kids, I can get sued. Like, come on, YouTube, make up your mind. And this is why I'm having an argument with it too much. So, I'm strictly going to be staying to kids, not kids, fuck that, to adults only, guys. So we're not going to be for kids, we are going to be for adults. So yes, I wanted to go ahead and get that out there, but I'm going to go ahead and end the stream here, guys. I hope you guys liked and enjoy, and hopefully we can get this YouTube stuff all figured out and get them on a better path than what it's heading now. As always, guys, smash the like, subscribe button. Don't forget the bell icon if you haven't already yet. Stay awesome.